are not ready, you don't want to ruin them. You don't want to ruin them. And I've always thought to myself, where did that rationale come from? Where did the rationale come from that quarterbacks are delicate flowers?
The starters this week, and he should, I always say it this way, prove to me you can't do it. Prove to me you can't do it.
It's different for us. We just gonna say that, black players, we can't speak out like some of the white players. Nothing against the white players. It's not even about that, We both have the same struggles. I mean, we really do. So it's just sometimes they want to make a statement, to show you that, you're not all that, I know they don't care for his dad, and I think Deion's a great guy. Deion tries to help these young men become men, not boys, and I just felt like it was wrong what they did to him. I mean, look, Mel Kiper said in 30 years he didn't see nothing like this.
The Browns are catching major heat this season, especially after leaving Shedeur Sanders off their roster. With both Sanders and Dillon Gabriel pushed aside, analysts are now tearing into the team's decisions. The burning question is obvious. Why hasn't Shedeur Sanders been given his shot? The Browns keep hiding behind the weak excuse that rookies just aren't ready. But media voice Garrett Bush recently tore that apart, asking the kind of question fans can't ignore. Are quarterbacks like Sanders really being treated like fragile flowers, too soft to take a single hit? Is this really how the NFL views its young stars? It's time to seriously question the Browns' quarterback order and whether they've been deliberately holding back a future star way too long.
Oh, they're not ready to play. That has nothing to do with the player. It has to do with their readiness to see them. The readiness to see them.
Garrett Bush didn't hold back in his fiery critique. He made it crystal clear that the problem isn't whether the quarterbacks are ready to play. The real issue is the Browns flat-out refusing to put Shedeur Sanders on the field. He openly mocked the tired excuse that rookies aren't ready, calling it nothing more than a lazy cover-up for a team too scared to take a chance. Bush argued this has nothing to do with development or timing. It's all about the Browns deliberately keeping Sanders off the field, and that's exactly what fans and analysts should be furious about. Why keep hiding behind these made-up excuses when young talent like Shedeur Sanders is clearly ready to step up? The time has come for the Browns to prove if they actually believe in their rookie, or if they're holding him back for shady reasons nobody wants to admit. Dan Orlovsky jumped right into the fire, openly blasting Kevin Stefanski for the way he's handled this mess. On his segment, Orlovsky flat-out questioned why Shedeur Sanders is still stuck on the sidelines without even a real shot to prove himself. He argued that if Kevin Stefanski really believes Shedeur Sanders isn't ready, then he owes fans and the media a straight explanation with real proof. The problem is, Sanders has already shown plenty during the preseason, proving his calmness, talent, and ability to shine under pressure. Those performances scream louder than any excuse, and Dan Orlovsky made it clear it's time for Stefanski to stop holding Sanders hostage and finally unleash him on the big stage.
This week, and he should, I always say it this way, prove to me you can't do it. Prove to me you can't do it.
Now the legendary running back Eric Dickerson is stepping in and exposing what he believes is a dark truth playing out right in front of everyone. According to Dickerson, Shedeur Sanders isn't being pushed aside because of his performance, but because of something far deeper, his race. In a powerful interview, Dickerson declared, "This isn't about the white players. But when it comes to Shedeur and Deion Sanders, there's a much bigger fight going on, something systemic." His words went far beyond criticism. They were a demand for change. Dickerson made it clear this situation isn't just about football. It's about racism at its core, a force working to silence and tear down powerful black figures like Shedeur and his father, Deion Sanders.
It's different for us. We just gonna say that, black players, we can't speak out like some of the white players. Nothing against the white players. It's not even about that, We both have the same struggles. I mean, we really do. So it's just sometimes they want to make a statement, to show you that, you're not all that, I know they don't care for his dad, and I think Deion's a great guy. Deion tries to help these young men become men, not boys, and I just felt like it was wrong what they did to him. I mean, look, Mel Kiper said in 30 years he didn't see nothing like this.
Even the Browns couldn't ignore the growing outrage. In response to the backlash, Bill Musgrave stepped forward, trying to calm the storm and explain Shedeur Sanders' situation. He claimed that both Sanders and Dillon Gabriel are being carefully developed behind the scenes, getting steady reps and constant coaching at every step. Musgrave emphasized that while Sanders hasn't touched the field yet, the staff is supposedly all in on sharpening his skills so when his shot comes, he'll be fully ready. He reassured fans that nothing is being ignored in Sanders' growth. According to him, the Browns are focused on making sure that when the spotlight finally hits Sanders, he won't just be ready to play. he'll be set up to succeed at the very top level.
Grass or even in on the carpet where we have more space. So there's ways that we are trying to be creative, and it happens with each quarterback room in the whole league at all levels of football. You're just the guys that have to be ready to play, but also they're young, and so you want them to develop. And
the Browns can't hide behind excuses any longer. Shedeur Sanders has proven he's ready. Fans and analysts are demanding answers as he continues to sit on the sidelines. If Cleveland won't give him a shot, another team, like the Miami Dolphins, will gladly take him. This isn't just about football. It's about trust, accountability, and the future of the franchise. Backhand index pointing right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest updates on this explosive NFL drama.